Hey Scrappers, it's Vanessa here, and today I have a layout for Off the Board. And at the beginning of the video, you saw the pin that I am taking inspiration from, and it's one of those art pieces where they do dots of paint and then they take like a squeegee or some sort of tool and they just run it down the page. And so I decided that I wanted to try something like that. So I pulled out a piece of white cardstock here and a whole bunch of paints. And these are just old acrylic paints that I got from AC Moore before it closed. And so I am just pulling a blue, a greeny blue color, a white, and a yellow, and I am just adding the dots of paint to my white cardstock. And then off to the side there you see sort of my squeegee or my sort of applicator that I'm going to use, and I'm going to do exactly like the pin was showing, and I'm just going to drag it down my page so I get this long blending of colors that go down the page, and the colors sort of all blend together. I'm not cleaning off my little squeegee tool here. I'm just pulling it through, and I really love how this turned out. It's really fun and just makes a really fun background. Now, the one thing that I decided when I created my background was I didn't want to use it as a full 12 by 12 background. So what I decided to do is pull some papers from my How to Kill a Kit with Style, and I am going to layer them up. As you see here, I have gone ahead and torn the edges of all of the pattern papers that I want to use, and then I have a new piece of white cardstock and a yellow piece of cardstock, and that's going to make up my background. And then I'm going to layer at the top and bottom of the page all of these torn edged pattern papers. And so I'm just going to lay everything down, and then off camera I am going to go ahead and glue all of this. So you just see a hint of that background paper that I created, but I really love it, and it really brings out all of the colors that are in that floral paper, which was where I was really bringing my inspiration from. I didn't have exactly the right colors for my paint, but I figured they were pretty close, and once the whole layout comes together, it pretty much matches pretty well, I think. Now that I have my background laid out, I am going to go ahead here and map my photo, which is about a 3x4 size, give or take, and it's just of my daughter, and she is eating some watermelon. And so I am just scrapbooking this little photo of her when she was tiny, and she has this look on her face like, "Why are you taking my picture?" which is really quite hilarious. But she's enjoying her snack, which is pretty much going to be my title, which you'll see here in just a moment. I'm playing with the idea of sort of tilting these pattern papers when I put them down, and you will see I do angle them slightly when they go down on the page. So once I have the basic layout, I am going to go ahead here and lay out my embellishment clusters. Because I have those pattern papers that go on the top and bottom of the page, I am going to keep my embellishment clusters actually to the middle white section of this layout, so which I thought was kind of fun. I have sort of still the 3 embellishment clusters, and I'm kind of balancing the heavy top and bottom with some embellishment clusters in the middle. So this is a very busy layout, I'm going to say, overall, because there's a lot going on. So as you can see here, I have just a whole bunch of stickers. I went through the sticker sheets that I had in my kit, and I went ahead and pulled chipboard and stickers and different bits and pieces that all had the colors of that yellow, some blue, and then some, greeny teal kind of colors. And so I just pulled all of these bits and pieces out, and I'm going to use them on each of my embellishment clusters, and I really love how this whole layout came together. So pretty much what I have down is the embellishment clusters, how they turned out. Off camera, I do apologize, I didn't it didn't get caught on the video, but I added the little word strips and some enamel dots, and that is pretty much going to wrap it up. I will have in the description box below everyone who's playing along with Off the Board, so be sure to hop along and see what everyone else creates. And with that, guys, I'll catch you on the next one. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.